Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, Lady of Huntington. Today we're going to do a plan with me in my budget planner. This is my Happy Planner budget planner. So if you haven't seen these before, it's pretty much a normal planner, but within there you've got your expense trackers, your bill trackers, and things like that, and your normal days of the week. So what I'm going to be doing, because it's a little bit different for us, because we actually own a construction company, I'm not going to go through everything for our work, but I'm just going to say, you know, what I would be paying for within our household. So I've got a piece of paper here that I've got things on that I'm not going to forget. I'm going to put it down for June within this June framework here. And then I'm going to get on track and actually do this regularly at the beginning of the month for each monthly spread. And then again at each week, we're going to go through and do a weekly one and then a mid-monthly one also. One, to hold me accountable, and two, to give you guys a little bit of an idea as to how other people would do budgets and things like that. There is a lot of different things out there, and just bear in mind that I am in no way an accountant, a budgeter, a finance planner, or anything like that. For our work, we actually have a financial planner, a bookkeeper, and an accountant that all work together for us. So as you can see, I pay people to do this for me. So this is just what I'm going to be doing with, you know, my household type thing, and I'm going to set it up in here. So let's get started, and we'll pull these out so it makes it a little bit easier. And after I've actually popped it in here, what I might do is actually decorate it a little bit, because I'm not doing that right now. That's going to probably take up too much time. I need to find out roughly how long this video is going to take me. So anyhow, let's start with June. So we'll start with this section. So generally these things are going to be like our monthly and weekly. I'll put in here as well. So if I can find exactly what needs to go where on what particular day will be great. I may need to look some things up, but anyhow, let's get started. So for our phones, electricity and gas, that actually gets paid. We pay it to our providers on a weekly basis, and we put it into their account. So it's not actually direct debited, but we direct pay it into their accounts. That way I don't actually have a bill that comes in. And it's nice to get your bills saying, you know, you're in credit and things like that. So every Monday comes out $290. So where's our Monday? Here we go. So the 3rd. So we're going to pop here to $290 for well, how are we going to word? It's not a direct debit, but it's a direct credit. Direct credit. Now that is for our phones, electricity and gas. However, that does come, the majority of it will come straight out of our actual business money, because the phones are for business. Part of the electricity is, and the gas is as well. So that's not really coming out of our money, but I'm going to put it in there just so it makes life a little bit easier. Now every Wednesday I have a cleaner who comes in. There's actually 2 of them that come, and that's $132 a week. So we'll put here cleaner. $132. And then we'll do it again here. Oh, we should have done that all the way down there too. 132. And this just makes sure that I have this money ready, available to be able to pay out. I do a cash envelope system, so I will take you through that on another video. So let's keep on going down here. Just because I need to know that it's every Monday. So $2.90 direct credit. And then again on the 24th, $290 will be coming out for a direct credit. Alrighty, so what else do we have here? See if you can make sure you see, right? Because once I actually upload this to iPhone Movie, it cuts everything off up here somewhere and you can't actually see what I'm doing. So I'm trying to make sure that I keep you up above, hopefully, where they're going to cut off. So Microsoft comes out on the $13 and that's a month, and I'm not certain what date that is. So I'll put a star beside that one because I'll need to go back and look at my, same with MYOB. That's a work one anyway. Netflix is $9.99 a month. We need to find out the date for that one. And the date for that one. All right, let me stop you there and I'll go and find out. Okay guys, sorry about that. I think we're back where we need to be now. So let's continue on. So on the, where are we up to? Let me just go down my piece of paper. Planners Anonymous comes out every month on the 1st, so that is $64.95. Planners Anonymous. That's spelt incorrectly, I can see that now. Before you all start letting me know, I do know that. That's I'm not about to change it right at this moment because it's on pink. So anyhow, Planners Anonymous, $64.95. $64.95. Okay. And we have our cleaner. Microsoft comes out on the 2nd of the month. So we go over here, Microsoft. So that's Microsoft Office. And that is $13. So that is also work related, but it must come out of another account. So I'll need to get those all changed over. Time to get serious about this budget, guys. A budget isn't a place where you cannot purchase things when you want to purchase things. It's simply a place where you're actually telling every cent of your money where you want it to go. So we've done Planners Anonymous there. We've done our cleaner. Microsoft, I've done. MYOB is coming out on the 3rd. So we need to put MYOB here. That is also work related. MYOB, $49.50. $49.50. So I'll cross that one off. Netflix comes out on the 6th of the month. Netflix. And that is $9.99. $9.99. Health insurance comes out on the 6th of the month also. So we have health insurance. And there's 2 of those. So one is $492.22, $492.22, and one is $164.20. So health insurance. TPG is on the 21st of the month. TPG. And TPG is $69.99. $69.99 a month. Then we have Foxtel, which I need to cancel. That comes out on the 9th of the month. So that is Foxtel. We left it on so my husband could see Game of Thrones. That is now finished, so we can now have that deleted after numerous amounts of years. We don't use it at all anymore. It's $189 a month. So get rid of Foxtel. RACT is in our insurance, and that comes out on the 5th of the month. RACT. I don't need to put insurance because I know what that is. That's $210.60. $210.60. Now Sensi also needs to get cancelled because I won't be doing that any longer. That is on the 15th, and that is $13, and that is to allow me to have a website. So Sensi, $13. And on the 10th of every month, our boat is on a slip at the moment, so that is costing us $2,000 a month. So the boat is $2,000 a month, due on the 10th of each month. Adobe Photo Plan is due on the 12th. So we've got Adobe, and that is $14.29. $14.29 a month. Microsoft Office is on the 2nd of the month. I've already got that one on there. Great. That was $13. My medication usually is about $150. I've got no specific area I need to put that, so we might put that on the 1st because that will be each week. Medication. So that's not $150. 20, say about $50 a week. Medication, $50. Medication. $50. Okay, we've got Stan, that's on the 10th. No, so Stan comes out each month on the 10th, and that is $17. And we have Google Suite, comes out on the 2nd. Google Suite, and that is $24.95. $24.95 a month. And then we have our pet food and our groceries. So if we're saying that was at the beginning of the month, let's go with that. So we'll go groceries. And so let's call that about $200 a week, so about $800. So, oh, actually no, let's do it this way. Groceries, 200. Groceries, 200. Groceries. We can always change that if we need to. It's 200. And pet food, it's more than ours. So pet food, let's go pets. I'll actually call that 200 as well. we can always change it if I need to. None of this is set in stone. Just because I've written it down, I can swap and change it around. Pets 200. Pets 200. There we go. So that's basically what we have happening at the moment. I'm kind of liking Tuesday at the moment. Nothing's coming out on a Tuesday. That's brilliant. So I guess now is time to sit down and work it all out. So I'll stop you there and I'll come back once I've got it all written down. Okay, so what I've decided to do is actually do it with you. I've got my calculator up here so we can add it up. And I'm just going to go off what is written down here in our monthly budget. So let's see how we go doing it this way. So we're not worrying about savings or giving or housing because we actually don't have a mortgage, thankfully, because we are building our house as we can. We've been doing it for 8 years now, and that's absolutely fine with me. I do whatever I can not to have a mortgage. I can go and get a loan tomorrow if I want to, but I don't want to do that. I'm not going to be paying interest to banks and things like that, and I'm quite content living the way we're living. It may not be everybody's cup of tea, but I don't care what everybody else thinks. This is how I live and how I want to live without paying any mortgage. So we are extremely time poor. Working 7 days a week at the moment, so 5 of those are for our business and the other 2 are down to get this boat out of the slip, which is costing us $2,000, and it's been in there for well over a year. So that's certainly adding up. So we pay it each month, of course, but it's a lot of money to be going out each month, and to think that this boat's costing us a lot of money. But anyhow, that is fine. So let's get on to doing food. So our groceries, we're going to be, say, roughly $200. So we've got 5, 2, 4, 6, yep. So there's 5 Saturdays in June, and we're already halfway through June. So this is obviously not exact, but it's going to give us all an idea on what we are paying out. And animals are this, so we need to put animals or pets down here, and that is 1,000 also. Our insurance, so where's our insurance gone? RACT is 210, so that insurance isn't for health insurance as well. We'll do it this way. All right, so 210.60, 210.60, and then our health insurance will go health insurance. That'll do. Well, I'll know what that means. Health insurance is $492.22 plus 4,000. Well, that's a lot of money. $492.22 plus 164.20, which equals our equals. Okay, let's just go there. That is 656.42. 656.42. This pen doesn't want to write. So we've done, I don't know what's happened there, whether or not my phone turned off or where we're up to, but anyhow, I'm going to continue on for cable and internet. So let's go, because we've got a few things there. We need to write medication down here. We haven't got it anywhere else, no. Medication. So medication is $50, $100, so $200 for this month. 200. And we've got Microsoft is 13 plus Google Suite is $24.95, 24 $94.95. Mile is $49.50. 50 plus medication stand is 17. I'm just looking for more. Anything to do with internet or cable is $14.29. $14.29. Cleaners, Netflix $9.99. I find it's probably easy just to add them all together. TPG is $69.99. $69.99. $13 there for Sensi is also. So we're going to put it in cable internet is $211.72. $211.72. Our phone, are we going to put that in, do you think? Our direct credits. So what is our breakdown? Let's have a look here. All right, so the phones I pay $140. That's not going to come out of that account though. This is where it gets tricky because some of it's to do with work and some of it's not. Anyhow, let's put down everything that I've written down here, and then so 291, 2, 3, 4, 290 times 4, 290 times 4 equals 1160. 1160 for food and utilities. We're going to put those together. Our cleaner. Now I have a cleaner because of my MS. So it's not because I'm lazy, it's just because I literally cannot do it all. 132 times how many weeks? 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks in. Oh goodness me, we've added up again. 132 times 4 equals 528 is $528. So let's see if we've added everything in. Foxtel, I think we put that in. Medications in. Stam was in. The cleaners in. The RACT. Health insurance. Yeah, we've got insurance there. Adobe is in. Netflix was in. Health insurance is in. TPG was in. Yes, guys, we've got everything there. Oh, Planners Anonymous. So we'll go. Planners $164.95. $164.95. We'll change utilities to Planners Anon. Alrighty, so let's add all of that up. So we've got 1,000 plus 64.95 plus 1160 for phones, electricity and gas. For cable, for all of those different bits and bobs, $211.72. Insurance, $210.60. Pets, 1,000. Health insurance, $656.41. Medication is 200. And a cleaner, 528. So 5,100. Total expenses 5,000. I'm sure I'll find more. 131.68. Wow. That's a lot of expenses, guys. We need to get those down really, really low. As I said, my hobby is really an office, not an office, yes it is a business related expense, as is Microsoft, Google Suite. Until I change them all around, I'm just going to leave them at this though. Our direct credits, that is a phone and so forth, as I said to you, a lot of that is work related also, but that's going to come back to our accountant working out exactly what is work and what portion of the electricity and the gas also. Our medication, our boat is a huge thing. That'll be actually out of the shed hopefully this week coming, next week coming, or next week rather. So that'll be $2,000. That'll be wiped off that. Well, that's already looking really good. That will bring us back to 3,131. We need to take off, what do you call it? Foxtel. That's another almost $200, $189. That'll be coming off. So those couple of things there is good. I mean, we still need to get it down. I'm not happy with paying that out each week and month. It's a lot of money to come out, and it really relates back to the boat. But as I say, we'll be getting that out, and hopefully it'll be going into the water tomorrow, but it's got to go into and then back out, and then in and back out a couple of times before it actually comes out completely of the slip, and then back to where it's going to be staying. So then that $2,000 will come down to between $500 and $700 a week, not $2,000, which will be great. All right, guys, thanks for staying with me through that. I'm sure it's going to get a lot easier, and we'll get that figure down really, really soon. So thanks for staying with me. Have a wonderful day.